Makende. My aspiration first is I want to become one day a motivation to many young youth who live. The reason why I'm saying this is because I know what life is. It's because I know that in the kind of life that we are living in today is not a life that we should misuse our time as the youth, and again is a time that we should work for a better future. So what I want to tell the young people like me is that life is not all about money. Life is not about houses. Life is not all about houses. These things that maybe you are saying people believe that is success, those things are there to make our lives better. But what are we going to live for? Maybe for the young kids who are going to grow, we want to leave them with a legacy. This legacy is about how are they going to live with the other people. How are they going to know to live with the people who are poor, maybe people who are different levels in life. So if a young child is taught well from the young age to know about to live with other people, this child at the end of the day, when he's going to grow or get older in future, he will know, he will be quite successful. He's not going to be quite successful because he's educated, but because he knew how to live with the people in society, and those people he knew to live them well in society. Even he can use them to get his success. He can use his friends to give him ideas which later will make that person successful. And again, what I want to stress on, my aspiration, firstly, the second aspiration that I want to strongly believe in, at one time I reached a point, I was strong, I was well, I never had any stress in life. But later on, after I was strangled by something, I want to live a life that will be reckoned in society. I want to live a life whereby I don't want to live until I reach at my 80s, 100 years. I want to live a short life, but a life will be reckoned in society. Because why am I saying this all? I want, when I live in this world, I want to ensure that people who are weak in society, people who don't have way, and people who should be assisted, people who have shown that they need to be assisted, I will surely show a hand of assisting to them, and I will, so that they will live to tell that there's someone somewhere who was even not my relative, but at the end of the day, he was able to touch my life even a bit. I saw it right. So my friends, my brothers, my sisters, what we need to what we live in this world for is touching other people's hands, people who are weak, and show light to them, and that's a better life. It's better when you are happy, while the person who is weak at a certain point is also living well and is remembering the good thing you have done to him.
So it's about helping each other.
It's about helping.
Like a saying goes, you are because I am, or I am because you are.
Yeah. Human beings, we live because of each other. If indeed you are not living because of each other, you are alone, then you could not live. Life could be useless. Reason being, remember the vast land that God has given to us. Imagine yourself living alone. How will you feel like? It's better you live in harmony, in peace with your brothers. Know the sanctity of life. Know how, when living life, you will know the beautifulness of life. And when living in a good order, you will realize a lot of things. you will even know the purpose of life. But when you live in a certain situation where you are maybe you don't have a good heart, kind heart, I can say, to other people, then it is the time you realize your mind is left to think about poor things in life, things that will make you are only thinking about to make other people's life miserable.